So I was out of camp this morning about 10 till 6. And birds started singing early, probably because we're up high, get light earlier. But got down to 60 in the tent. It's another warm night. Rained overnight a little, but just barely sprinkled. So chamois down the tent fly and packed her all up this morning. Only slightly damp. So we should be getting close to the Audie Murphy Memorial. It's a World War II Congressional Medal of Honor recipient who then starred in movies. And I guess he died in a plane crash up here, and the site is marked. Only 12 miles to the hostel, and much needed cleanup, which needs to happen. So, looking forward to that. So here's the memorial. Looks like lots of people have left stuff. And he was the most decorated veteran of World War II. He served in the European theater and earned 24 decorations, including the Medal of Honor, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross, and 3 Purple Hearts. And then died in a plane crash on top of this mountain. And they've got a Texas flag up because that's where he was born. But amazing guy. Looks like some good decisions were made last night because all the low-lying stuff has huge clouds on top of it right now, clouds of fog. So if I'd have camped low, I would have been in the fog. If we'd have tried to make it to the next campsite, I looked at it and there were really only space for 2 tents, and that's pushing it. They really weren't level. And it looked like people were in there last night. So if those people were ahead of us, which likely they were, we would have got there and been out of luck. Okay, first tick sighting. He was in my bandana that I had on the ground this morning. Permethrin, here we come. See by the sign back there, we got Dragon's Tooth coming up. That's an iconic place on the AT, big giant rock, and then the highway to the hostel is less than 8, so we're in good shape. Climbing up here has been interesting. Lots of up and downs, lots of big rocks like these you see back in here. A couple of technical parts, so I had to just throw the poles and clamber on the boulders. We're about half a mile from Dragon's Tooth and 2.5 miles from the hostel, so just drank the last of the water, had the last of the bars in my food supply. So it looks like the planning worked out and we're pretty darn close to being on target. So, all right, let's go see Dragon's Tooth. section down, you can see the white blazes. Interesting. And then, don't fall there, but we got to make our way down more and more and more of this to get down to the bottom. Okay, that's a pretty minimalistic warning for what that was. Well, coming down especially. That was definitely the most technical part of trail I've seen so far. And with a full pack, there were some sections where you had to be really, really careful, because if you lost your balance, it would not be good. Very happy that the rhododendrons are starting to bloom. They're just gorgeous, and they're everywhere. Hostel has little pine trees on the road for you to follow to get there. 1/2 mile. Serenity Shuttle has landed at the Four Pines Hostel, trail mile 705, and just got a couple more days to get to Christie. So we got some beautiful views today, got to see Dragon's Tooth, got to do the incredible descent, and we started the morning with the Audie Murphy Memorial. So it was an interesting day all around, and thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible, and that makes us mighty.